And he found it. Okay, we're just getting into the fight. We've got Zalgardis versus Francesca, and Zalgardis is going to kick things off with a Fire Evade team versus at least a Warrior of Light for Francesca. And that Warrior of Light just tanked these first couple moves in a big way. Like, he shrugged that off. It's going to be Warrior of Light, Jaden, and Sylvie for Francesca right here. Now, Sylvie, we have not gotten to see much of her in Friday Night Fights yet, and she's going to start off with a miss. The Fire Evade team looking really evadey. Can Sylvie or Jaden actually land any damage? Magic Blast Plus, that will hit the tank. King Mont is back there. This is my current arena team right now. It's the tank Mont with the 2 evade units. It's been really, really good. Okay, here's the evasion skills buff, so even more evade for this fire team right here. The Dragon Quest Tactics units also going to be making potentially their first appearance in Friday Night Fights. We see Pissarro right here versus the light team. Okay, Sylvie's turn. I don't think anybody on her team is low enough to trigger any healing, so she's gonna go for damage, I believe. She's thinking about what she's doing. Well, this could be the limit break. When you get these little delays, it's either a summon or a limit break while the game, like, lets that play out, or I've been DC'd. No, it's just going to be True Paladin Strike, and it kills Mont. Wow. So all of that delay for Mont to just get trucked. Okay, 48 AP on Ildira. Tiger Maw comes out. Big damage right there. Everybody on the light team is at half HP or less. Jaden's up next. 1700 HP left for our guy Jaden. Does he have the accuracy to hurt anyone? I don't know. Now, Francesca, living across the pond over here in Europe. Oh, Jaden does have a little extra right there. 3218 damage on Pissarro, but with 27 AP left, Pissarro's going to hit everybody, and Jaden is killed in exchange for doing that damage. Now, Sylvie's up. She is low HP, so she's going to look for the limit break right here. Try to top herself off. This limit break will full heal her and Warrior of Light, I imagine, if she does it. Maybe she has it turned off, I don't know. But if she does, it will give them that one-hit shield as well. This is a very, very powerful move. I think this is Sylvie's most impactful move, because look at the amount of healing this does. A lot. And that physical magic shield is a nice little shield refresher after a fight's already started. Now, Blinding Trinity, big chaining damage coming across there. Warrior of Light's still pretty dang healthy. But if I was a betting man, I'd say Warrior of Light does not have any way of hitting these Fire Evade units. Sylvie, guys, I don't know. Like, this is my first time casting a Sylvie fight. Does she even have 100% hit moves? Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. Mostly all I do is see her healing, and she's really good at that. Now, Ildira's out of AP, so she'll have to walk up and auto attack. That actually procs the AoE heal from Sylvie, so that light team's staying healthy. Warrior of Light goes for the stop strike. It is dodged, so at least Warrior of Light has enough accuracy that he will attempt to do damage to the enemy. That is important for this light team to have a chance. They can also try to work their way to the back of the enemy team, which could help as well. Okay, Sylvie's channeling a spell, full life onto the Jaden, and it hits. So Jaden is back in the fray with 6,700 HP and 37 AP, and like it so often does, a unit comes back with full life, and they are back, and it's their turn. I don't know why it happens like this so much, but I feel like every time a unit is full life, it's almost instantly their turn again. It is what it is. Okay, he misses. He tries to Magic Blast plus the whole enemy team. They both dodge it. Sylvie gets chunked to 99.999 repeating percent of her life. She has 98 HP. She's going to look to heal a little bit here. Can she heal herself in time, or will Pissarro slap her down? We'll see. A little bit, again, of like a latency issue here. Not sure what's going on, but Sylvie's channeling a heal. Okay, Pissarro goes and hits Warrior of Light for 1,000 damage. Sylvie will Cura. This hits her and Warrior of Light, so Warrior of Light's looking pretty healthy. He needs to try to work his way around the back of that Pissarro. Instead, he can only get to the side. Stop strike is dodged, and Pissarro will buff his penetrations right there. Every time Pissarro dodges an attack, he self-buffs and is even harder to deal with. Okay, Predictive Counter comes out on the Jaden attack, and Ildira slaps Warrior of Light for 800 damage. Guys, honestly, I think this light team might win on turns. Like, they have 3 units left alive. They have a healer. So, I mean, can the fire team do enough damage to kill him? Warrior of Light might run out of aggro, which will free up these other 2, free up to hit the other 2 units, which will help a lot. But Pissarro's at about half HP. Ildira's at full life. Okay, they are on to Sylvie now. her reaction ability doesn't proc, but she also doesn't die. If she can get this heal off in time before Ildira goes and kills her, the light team has a chance of winning. If not, it's probably doom for the light team. Sylvie runs back over by Jaden. Ildira moves to the side. Yeah, here it is. She's going to summon Dark Odin. That does not kill Sylvie. Wait a second. Dark Odin did not do enough damage. The Cura comes out and the light team is looking healthy. Oh, big misplay right there from Ildira's AI, going with the summon instead of just going and murdering Sylvie with her swords. Oh my. Okay, Warrior of Light, 12,000 HP. He misses Pissarro again, but at this point, it doesn't even matter. Like, Warrior of Light does not exist to hurt people. This light team doesn't care about dealing damage. They just all need to live. Sylvie, let's see. I don't know if anybody's low enough for a heal, which might play to her favor. If she had, like, I don't know what TMR she has on. She goes for Clever Paladin Strike, and it is double dodged. It's going to be Ildira's turn next. Okay, let's see. It's going to go Ildira, Jaden, Pissarro, Warrior of Light. Ildira's going to run over to Jaden. She's going to try to kill him, but she only has 2 AP, so she hits him for 1,200 damage. Jaden with, oh, he hits her 1,000 damage. That could be big. I don't know. If it comes down to a 2v2, that 1,000 damage might matter. Pissarro's going to try to execute Jaden. He walks up to him and does not kill him. Warrior of Light's just going to buff himself, and the light team is just going to LOL their way to a win on turns by virtue of just having more units and HP left. Well, you know, at this point, like, I'm pretty decent at predicting what the AI will do, right? Like, I've watched a lot of oh my god, Gafgarion. Hold on. Guys, we've got a Gafgarion sighting. Now, Willie Wygarth is a famous Dark player, and he's going to get to fight Gafgarion right here. I'm excited for this Gafgarion. Here we go. We've got Gafgarion versus Garvel, Dark versus Dark. Check out this team. It is Gafgarion Golbez versus Ruinstern Joker Garvel. Okay, so Joker's going to start with a TMR buff, get the agility luck up for his team. This could be an evasion Ruinstern from Willie right here. In fact, I bet it is. Now, this is probably not a full evasion team, but what you can do, especially with Dark, is there's a lot of units in Dark that have, like, enough evade that if you lean into it and throw a couple of the right vision cards in there, they can be really hard to hit for a team that's not running sure hit abilities. So we'll see how it works out for Ruinstern right here against Golbez, Gafgarion, Blackrose, Helena. Golbez going to look to start doing some buffing right here. Umbral Calling, Dark Attack, Unit Attack, Resist up, and Summon up. Here's Joker going to Riot Gun into the enemy team. I think they've grouped up about perfectly for this move. It will hit only the front two. Gafgarion lives, but Gafgarion's in trouble. Joker is out of AP after that. Is Ruinstern in range to do damage? He does have Garvel and Joker kind of standing in his way. That will force him to just buff. Now, having Bells online will be nice. Garvel steps forward. He's going to go Concentrated Chi Lancer. This probably is it for at least Gafgarion right here. It's gonna, yeah, it kills him. Blackrose Helena importantly lives and will get to counterattack. Okay, so enemy team grouped, Golbez and Blackrose Helena up next. Brian against it a little bit right here. Blackrose Helena goes Blackrose Judgment, hits Joker pretty hard. Golbez up next. He's got his staff in his hand. He can't hit anybody. He just has to protect and shell himself. Now, that protected shell will be nice, but he couldn't do anything from right there. The Darkshine counterattack is going to get dodged by Joker, and this might indeed be a full evasion team from Willie. And a Joker, Ruinstern, Garvel full evade team, maybe it's actually pretty good. So, here we go. Garvel punches Golbez. Golbez, pretty tanky boy, especially for the first several turns of a fight, but he's suffering right here from being a little bit too slow, so he's going to end up getting hit by, like, everybody on the enemy team, and his counter move just keeps not hitting. Ruinstern will move up, knock him down, and Willie, the veteran Dark player, takes down Brian, but Brian, Brian, our hearts were with you. You brought out You brought Gafgarion. Like, we're all pulling for you. That was amazing. Okay, both players in, and guess what? It's Pissarro versus Raychez. This is the... Okay, like, wait a second. Did Pissarro just accidentally into a water team? It's been a while since we've seen mono water, and it's water versus fire. So a big brain play right here, just thinking, you know what, I bet you we run into some Pissarro action. Busts out the water team. Yeah, Astrius is a monster, and Astrius will feed on the fire units. Now, water is one of the elements that I play the least, so I have to say before I start talking that, like, I'm not exactly sure how effective against Evade water is. Because let's be real, you don't see water fighting Evade very much. Pissarro could come out here and dodge his way through to a win. We'll see. Discontinuum comes out. Defense debuff with 1800 damage onto the Celes. Glassy's going to have a really, really hard time against Celes. Like, I don't think Classy Glassy has anybody she would like to face less than a Celes tank. Her moves are going to get absorbed, and now Astrius gets to see what he can do. Unfailing Void Blade, yeah, 6500 damage. That's an oof. Regal Tranquility does come out, and it is gobbled up by Celes, who's now looking to kill Pissarro, and he dodges it. Okay, very important dodge right there. Here's Drain Evocation, big damage onto the tank only. Pissarro lives to fight another day. Strike of Ruin comes out, does hit all three. Pissarro's still alive, moves a little bit away from the tank. Fangs of Leonis, disable, lands on Raychez. Mont can come out here and disable some people and maybe turn things around. Glassy channeling a spell. It is going to be Astrius' turn next, and he's going to release the Void. So here's the Limit Break from Astrius. This will give him his follow-up attack after it deals that damage. The follow-up attack hits for 4,000 and kills Mont. That's huge. And here's Grand Explosion, and it gets gobbled up once again. Now, Celes is out of gobbles. She can no longer gobble things. She's going to have to, do damage and just be a tank now. Here comes her Limit Break. It is dodged by Pissarro, who is still in here fighting, and his dodge will proc his counter move. Okay, Pissarro, what do you got? 8 AP. He slaps her for 729. Can he dodge his way to a win? I don't know. Can Glassy do damage to anybody? She's gonna Limit Break. Here comes Dreams Come True. She gives high fives to her friends, pulls out her stick. She's looking for the comeback. I mean, it did something. It did more than nothing. Deep Fortification comes out from Astrius, so he buffs everybody. Raychez is still disabled, so she's not going to be able to do anything right here. She'll basically just skip her next turn. Celes will get evaded right here. Jamming Thrust gets reflex. The fire team is hanging on. Crimson Cuts comes out. It's big damage for fire into water. But, I don't know, guys. Here's Azure Impact. So, they're chaining them. Like, they're hitting. The fire team is doing its best. Raychez is out of everything. Pissarro's dodging everything. Crystal Tracer does kill Glassy. Bane Sword does proc, so this man has his piercing moves on. Runic Blade Plus comes out, so she cannot hit him. Celes cannot hit Pissarro. Pissarro's out of AP, so he will just hit Raychez for 1,500 damage with an auto attack. She's going to Water Aga Saber him, and that'll do it. That had enough accuracy. She finally takes him down, and Meraxes gets the win. GG. Oh, we are loading in. Here we go. Zalgardus versus Lex. Hey, and we do get to see a wind team. This time wind against fire evade. So Zalgardus, Pissarro, Valentine's Day, oh my gosh, words. Anyway, let's look at the wind team. I want to shout out one important thing on the wind team. They're running Ayaka. Now, you don't see a lot of Ayaka right now, but she's really good. The recent buffs to White Mage are nice. Ayaka's in a really good place. She has haste that she can do. She's kind of like Velis Light, except she's not going to come through and carry for you in a clutch like 1v2 late game situation. But her supporting ability is on point. She has 2 uses on her Limit Break right now. It not only heals, but it also restores AP. Like, she's a great support unit right now. Triple Cross comes out from Glassy. If you want a unit to beat down some evade, Flagbearer Glassy's your girl. That triple hit attack is a 100% hit attack. It's really, really good at killing evade units. Meanwhile, Sottily and Ayaka are doing suspect things over in the other corner of the match, so that's something. Ildira's going to go in, does a 3-hitter, so she pops Glassy's shield. That will set Pissarro up for a big hit, but it is dodged. Wait a second. The evade unit gets evaded. Flagbearer Glassy dodges Pissarro, but King Mont has moved into range and will tank the next hit. Unavoidable Pain comes out from Sottile, but doesn't do a lot of damage. Only 2,400. That's pretty light on the damage meter. Ayaka will haste herself. So that's one thing with Ayaka. You can choose to leave her null CT on so she will never haste herself, or you can let her do it. Shining Conviction comes out. Ildira gets killed. Mont's low HP, so the fire units are down to a 2v3. Sottile, I don't know if he's in range to hit Mont yet. Yeah, it looks like he's stepping up towards Mont, which means Pissarro gets to hit them both. He does a little bit of damage right there, but I don't think this fire team has the damage to cut through the wind units with an Ayaka backing them up. King Mont is killed by Salad Man. Curaga Panacea comes in. That's a heal with AP Restore. Ayaka still gets another turn with that haste. She's going to look to cast another haste, I think. Unavoidable Pain will kill Pissarro. And that's it. Wind takes down Fire. Wind looking really strong. And remember, guys, Fire Evade ain't there yet. Like, it's... Look, Fire... I'm going to say Fire Evade is better than it used to be. But it used to not exist. Okay, both players are in. We get to see Dark Fina versus Jum. Now, Kiwi is a famous light player. I say light player, like that's what Kiwi used to play a ton of back in the day. These days, maybe he's going to play a little wind. So we'll see. I'm going to take a little drink from my blue Powerade, and then we will watch Dark versus Wind. Now, we're going to see Marymore right here. It's Jum Marymore Halloween Little Leela. So a magic-based wind team right here. And Marymore just punched the Dark people for like most of their HP. And Halloween Little Leela probably has the range to finish that off. Yeah, Meta Magic comes in and the Dark team is dead. Now, yes, Lucia does exist. And Lucia's trying to do things. But that was a little 1-2 wombo combo right there. Marymore into Halloween Little Leela just deleted the enemy team. And for the Dark team, that is just some unlucky positioning. Just so close to a team that had a little more agility than you. And Marymore and Lucia and Little Leela just said, hey, woo! And took them out. Really unfortunate unit placement right there. Drain Evocation will kill Lucia. And again for Lucia, basically everything about that fight was really unlucky for the Dark team. In 4K, stunning definition. 0 calories. Mostly water and blue salt. Blue. Here we go. Let's do it. Okay, it's Agrius Snow Victora. So double tank comp coming out here from Francesca versus Ruinstern, Halloween Lucia, and Dark Fina. A really interesting Dark team. You don't see this exact combo very much, but all of these units are really powerful in the game right now that LXD is running. It's going to be an illusion buff coming out from Stern, so this might be at least a quasi illusion build. So far, I gotta say, the buffs lined up pretty well right there. Lucia hit everybody with her buffs. Stern had enough time to put illusion on. That's great. Agrius with 11,000 HP gets Bells online. Victora's gonna look to do a buff right here. She goes Keenblade, so it's gonna be a Keenblade setup from Francesca. The Keenblade pushes Victora up another turn. That's a big deal. Victora's gonna get a chance to attack. I believe she's going to be in range, especially her horizontal jump, before this Dark Fina gets a turn. Victoria steps up. She's going to jump. I don't know exactly what jump she's using. Lucia's turn next. She's going to step forward. She can't hit Victoria because Victoria's in the air, so she will instead limit break at the Snow. Let's see what kind of damage comes out. 5,900. Snow is getting a little bit of low. Arcane Shot follow-up does another 3k. That's big damage. Now, here comes a 2-hit combo. It's going to be Snow into Victoria's jump. Snow steps up, ravages them both, starts working on that shield from Lucia. Victoria follows it up, and Dark Fina is smashed. She has re-raise, so she gets to come back to life and will get a turn. But that was a nice little 1-2 combo right there from the Snow Victoria. Okay, Snow gets hit really hard by Ruinstern right there. Victoria blocks the damage. It's going to be Dark Fina's turn next. She begins channeling a spell. What's the cast time look like? It's not going to be fast enough that she'll get to go before Agrius does. But what's Agrius' rage right here? Taunting Blade, that's a kill. Dark Fina will not get to cast. And Francesca's team gets first blood. Okay, Victoria's up next. 38 AP. She's going to go sneak attack, but I know that only said 563 damage. It said that because that was 563 that got through the shield. So Halloween Lucia's physical shield is over with now, and her counterattack is big. Victoria dies, the follow-up attack's going to kill Snow, and just like that, Halloween Lucia, all the way from 70 cost heaven, is just putting a beat down on things. She gets the double kill comeback attack right there, and Ruinstern is barely touched. Mighty Break comes through, Agrias lives, but Agrias needs to disable everybody. Like, she needs to disable the entire enemy team right here. She does not have a way of doing that. So that's a problem for her. She goes for the stun. I mean, that's not a bad play. Halloween Lucia will miss her next turn, but both her and Ruinstern will get to go before Agrias' turn again. Now, interestingly enough, I don't think Stern can hit her from here. Wait, yeah, he cannot. He's back. He's blocked by the wall. Lucia does hit, though. 2260. That's it. GG. LXD picks up the win. It looked good at first for the Ice team. This is Indie Earth's esports. Hey, at least we have an official esport now, right? Like, it's not League of Legends, but the game has at least recognized that Global wants this to be some kind of official thing. I'm in. Speaking of in, we are in to this next match. What a transition that was. Okay, we've got Wind versus Light. It is what I think of as the meta Wind team. It's Salad, Flagbear, Glassy, and Joom versus Light Evade. Now, Jaden says, you know what? I'm going to come out here and just drop a bomb to start this match. And Salad says, eating salad's good for you. I'm going to auto heal and then give re-raise to Joom because she's looking like a little bit hurt after that last move. Okay, Sylvie, Jaden, Elena. Sylvie's going to step up 5,000 damage onto Salad. Salad would have died had his reaction ability not procced. Here's Spirit of Wizette, so accuracy buff with the shield coming through for Flagbear Glassy. It's Elena's turn next. She's going to go Tempered Resolve, give herself that courage, and begin moving towards one of the doors. Joom up next. I predict we're going to... Oh, it's Stormwind Rin, so Joom does have her 100% hit move on. She lands it onto Sylvie and Jaden. It's going to be Salad moving up. He's begin channeling a spell. Rush Not Thy Fate. Huge damage. Jaden is dead. Sylvie is low. Flagbear Glassy is up. She steps forward. Stalling Spear. That's a kill. Sylvie's dead. It's Starlight Elena versus 3. Now, that might seem really bad for Starlight Elena. But guys, remember, it's Starlight Elena. She does 1 versus 3s like other teams do 3 versus 1s. Earthrending Rune comes in, 2979 onto the tank. She's going to have to chew through that tank to make an impact here. Salad's going to use his Limit Break. Crystalline Reckoning coming out, targeting her. This has Charm on it. It's not going to matter if he charms her. 7,300 damage. She is charmed. Glassy's going to remove that, I think, about right now. Dispelling Spear. Yes, indeed, you dispelled the charm and popped Elena's Courage. She's at 1 HP. Yeah, this Elena's in a lot of trouble, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like she's dead. Earthrending Pain comes out again. 3,500 damage. Joom is still alive. Joom might go... I don't think Joom has the AP for her 100% hitter. She does not. So her attack is dodged. It's going to be Salad's turn next. He's going to step forward, and he just auto-attacks her. He says, I got so much accuracy, I'm going to beat you to death with my stick. And he does that thing... Okay, Cuckington doing a little initial placement. Cuckington has figured out at this point that he's in trouble. He's like, uh-oh, I'm running water, and a Dervis and Ray is running Fire Evade. Well, we'll see. You know what? I still want to see somebody. I mean, Cuckington has figured out that he's not in trouble. He's probably like getting as close to the enemy as possible at this point. I said that backwards. Yes. Anyway, I think there's a Pissarro team out there for Fire that is not full evade. Like, I think there's a good Pissarro team that is like Pissarro Setia. Okay, this is it. So Dervis is going to try it. This is the team I wanted to see. It's just like, look, I'm going to let Pissarro dodge if he can. But instead of running like instead of running Valentine's Day Ildira with him and going full evade, I'm bringing in a big hitter like Setia, one of the biggest fire damage DPS units in the game. King Mott is just like any fire team almost just defaults to King Mott because he's such a good tank. But putting Setia in there is a good idea. Thermal Exposure Plus. Oh, it's a Velis. So Velis in here with the water team. That's interesting. Velis will be weak to the fire. Celis hits Setia for 90% of her HP. That's a bad sign when your DPS units get hit that hard by the enemy tank. So that's not great, but it is what it is. Okay, King Mon's turn. 37 AP. He's going to go ahead and Dragoon's Pride. Give himself that haste and move plus. That move might be important. If he can draw some attacks away from the DPS units. Discontinuum will hit Celis, not for very much. This fire team's got a lot of work ahead of them. Mod's going to look for the Berserk right here, I think. 49 AP is enough to do it. He has the move. Yep, he's going to go for it. So he moves into the middle of the enemy team, pops King of Leonis. This could be a game-changing limit break right here. If he can land some Berserks, he lands both of them. Celis and Velis Berserked, and Celis is disabled. Here we go. Okay, now it's essentially Astrius and 2 auto attack bots for a little while for this team. Now, Astrius just hit Mott for 12,000 damage. Like, Mott lived through it because Mott is a thick boy, but that was 12,000 damage from the Astrius. It hurt, is what I'm saying. It hurt a lot. Like, they felt that one. Now, Velis can't attack right now. Seti is at 1 HP, or 1 AP, so she's going to step back and fire. That step back's not a bad idea. Get as far away from that Astrius as you possibly can. Pissarro's turn next. He's going to go with Discontinuum again. Almost kills the Celis. She's getting low. It's her turn next. She can't do anything because she's disabled, and it's Velis's turn. Or Astrius' turn. He's out of range. It's Velis' turn. He's in range, but is dodged. Okay, Pissarro gets another crack right here. He has 16 AP. He's going to look Falcon Slash. That will kill Celis, so Celis is dead. It's a 2v2, but Setia is going to look right here, I think, to kill Velis. No, she goes for Ashmaker. Ooh, the debuff onto Astrius. I don't like that play from her. You're not going to be able to kill this guy, and she had a chance to maybe take Astrius or Velis out of this fight and hope that Pissarro could like dodge out a 1v1 or something versus Astrius. Not liking it now. Astrius is going to drop something right here. Cross Destruction. It is a double kill. And Astrius just says, you can debuff my attack all you want. I am Water's meta. No, both players just in the lobby. So here we go, Dark versus Wind. Now, this is a coin flip, I think. Like, obviously, the team that's maybe built better than the other team or built to kind of counter the other team will win. But Wind can beat Dark. This is a Dark Mage team. You don't see this one very much. We just saw this Wind team, like Wombo Combo Insta-Gib a Dark team, but this Dark team is starting out of range. That's going to force this Wind team to do buffs and essentially not instantly kill 2 members of the Dark team, which means the Dark team has a chance. 2 re-raises for this Wind team, though. Leela and Marymore, both with re-raise online, and they have a tank to cover them. Speaking of re-raise, Halloween Lucia will give herself one. Dark Fiend is up next. Is she in range to do damage? No, not yet. She's going to channel a spell, and Lemure's going to go AoE. Oh, no, she's going to do the agility buff first. So this Dark team is going full speed right here. What I mean by full speed is, when you run Lemure, you can either go straight for hasting, or you can try to get all of your, you can try to, have your cake and eat it too, and mix an agility buff in there. Here's Divine Toxicology, and that's what I'm talking about with Lucia. She's really lucky right there that the poison did not land, or she would have just died. Now, she kills Marymore, whose re-raise will pop, but Marymore a little unlucky right there, not applying that poison. That would have been a mutual kill. Instead, it's only 1 kill with a re-raise pop, but the Wind team is instantly back to full HP from the heal by Halloween Little Leela. Okay, there's Fina stepping up, channeling a spell, looking to kill that Marymore. Joom's going to kill Lucia, who has re-raised and will come back to life. Now, Dark Fina is going to drop a absolute bomb right here on Marymore. Yeah, Marymore's dead. 8,700. And unfortunately for the Wind team, Joom could not move forward fast enough to cover for her mage friends. Halloween Leela's up next. She could have looked to full life, but instead goes full Halloween Little Leela and kills some people. Little Leela has options right there. One of her options is be a good friend and do full life, or she can be herself and just yell out AWOO as loud as she can and kill folks. And we know Halloween Little Leela's here for blood, okay? Okay, it's Lemure's turn next. She's low HP, so she's going to look to do some healing. It's going to be a Cura. Curaga. That will hit them both. They're both full HP. This time, Leela's like, look, I came to do damage. Take this, Lemure. She kills her. Lemure down. It's a 1v1 Darkvina versus AWU Nation Halloween Little Leela. Both of them are not going to have AP problems. Which one has any sort of magic resist? Not Little Leela. That was a one-shot, 8,000 damage. Little Leela comes back to life. Now, Little Leela, do you have it in you? Level 4 Wind Axe, she does, she does. Wait, Darkvina's dead, but Darkvina has re-raise. And now Darkvina says, well, guess what? We all have re-raise, and since I'm the last re-raise person to re-raise, I will drop a comment on your head and win in a super close fight. I called it a coin flip. You see what I'm talking about? That was a lot of nuking. McCrane versus LXD. LXD has swapped to Light. So you want to talk about teams dropping nukes on each other. Dark versus Light is the ultimate teams dropping bombs on each other's heads. Jaden going to be magic blasting. Lucia's going to be turning people to frogs. It's great times. We're about to have some really great times. Dark versus Light, the War of the Visions developers team dream matchup as they get to see their two favorite elements facing off. Now, we get to see Warrior of Light. Okay, this is interesting. If this Warrior of Light is full anti-dark, I think the dark team is screwed. Like, one of the best things you can do with Warrior of Light is just make it to where he basically does not take dark damage. Arcane Assimilation coming out here from Lucia. We'll see. Yeah, he only took 1,000. You see what I'm talking about? Now, the follow-up shot, the colorless follow-up damage, did 3,600. So once again, we see the power of Halloween Lucia in that she can penetrate dark resistance by not caring about dark resistance because she has colorless damage. Deterrent Sword comes out. Warrior Light looking to do some debuffing right there, and she's going to proc her reaction ability. Lemure's up next, going to look for a little sweet support, get that agility buff online. Here's re-raise for Darkvina. We're going to get to see the limit break right here from Sylvie, so make a wish. Warrior of Light going to go full HP and pick up that physical magic shield. There it is. The shield's only good for one hit, but that will be nice. And now can Jaden drop some huge magic blast bombs. Golden magic shot comes out, 8,900 damage. Darkvina is dead. Her re-raise is already popped. That's big. Okay, Lucia's up next. Warrior of Light, she steps back, curses come in 3, she hits him 3 times with a dark damage spell, it does less than 1,000. Then her follow-up attack does 4. So this is full dark resist Warrior of Light right here. It's going to be really hard to chew through him. But both teams do have a support, and eventually you will run his aggro out. Sylvie gonna look to do some more healing, I think, right here. No, she's not. A lot of people will run Sylvie with only her limit break for healing. That looks to be the case right here. Let me tell you something about Sylvie's AI while we're chilling, though. Sylvie will not move. She is one of those units in this game where if her AI is given the choice of stand still and buff, her AI will choose stand still and buff. There's Comet, Warrior of Light going to go ahead and heal himself. Everybody's grouped for Jaden right here. He's going to Golden Magic Shot just Lucia. Did like 11,000 damage and she dies. So that's a big kill. Now Sylvie's turn. Watch. Listen, you guys just see what I'm talking about right here. She's going to stand there. She's going to put re-raise on herself and not move. She is in full statue mode right now. But Warrior of Light is such an alpha male that he does not care. He is all the way into this fight. He says, you know what? You think I care about my healer picking flowers out in right field? I don't care. I am the Warrior of Light, and these are dark girls right here. And then Darkvina says, yeah, you don't have aggro anymore, so I'm just going to go hit Jaden for 7,800 damage and kill him. And Sylvie's like, how dare you? You're going to make me play this game again. One thing Sylvie will do is full life. Wait, not even full life on. She says, no, I'm not. Cheerful Paladin Strike. She cuts Darkvina in half, and it's Lemure versus 2. Guys, here's the thing about Lemure, right? This is the battle where I just go on tangents about things. Here's the thing with Lemure. She doesn't do damage. Like, she just does it. She's going to cast Meteor. That's going to do, 3,000 or whatever. Lemure is not killing these people. Like, she has no hope. Sylvie's going to come in here and use her sword. We're going to get Slate Wiper. That almost kills her. Even takes her hate off. Deterrent Sword from Warrior of Light will get the kill. And LXD picks up the win. The Light team beats the Dark team. Sylvie, Warrior of Light, Jaden take out the Dark girls. It was a good fight, though. That was a good fight. And it's not just the radio. It's like... So the music I use in my YouTube videos is very specific. I find games from JRPGs that are so old that they're not copyrighted anymore. If I use a song from like Persona, instant copyright strike. They will instantly DMCA that. Like, oh my gosh, Atlas is crazy about hitting you for copyright stuff. Newer Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy X music, copyright. Anyway, here we go. We're jumping into the fight. We've got the same team we just saw from LXD. It's actually a water team here. So it's going to be Astrius, Celes, Velis. I think Dervis put this team together to just make it hard for me to say the name of everything. Celes, Velis, Astrius. Those names all kind of sound sort of the same to me. And I think he knew that would be the case and did this just to make me mad. Or he did it because he knows that Celes is really good against Jaden. Maybe we'll go with that. She gets into his range quickly and just gobbles up his damage. Let me show what I'm talking about right here. Jaden's going to step forward right here, and he's going to Magic Blast, and it will do nothing except give Celes AP. It's pretty strong. Celes is very, very good against Jaden. She picks up the haste right there from Velis. Warrior of Light's turn next. He is going to go Brave Presence, give himself a little bit more hate with some defense and spirit. Didn't necessarily need the defense and spirit, but the hate is nice. Okay, here's Velis stepping forward. He's going to look to put a haste on Astrius right here, and it's Sylvie's turn. Sylvie, hey guys, she's going to stand right there, give a defense and spirit buff to Jaden, and not move a muscle. She says, you know what? I am too pretty to move. I have nice looking hair. My shoes are on point today. Magic Burst just hurt my team. Now I'm mad. And she's good at, she could heal. Now, she'll heal. Oh yeah, this is actually not too bad for her, because I doubt this Release the Void kills Warrior of Light. Like, don't let me... Okay, I lied, you guys. Never mind. Astrius is absolutely busted. It does kill Warrior of Light. Astrius just dropped about a 15K on him, and Jaden cannot penetrate the Celes wall. Velis is like, hey, haste is pretty cool. I'm going to sit here and buff myself. Here comes the limit break. We're going to get to see Sylvie's limit break, I believe, right here. Yeah, we're going to heal up Jaden, give him that shield. At least Celes's runic shield is gone, so she's not going to be able to eat his moves anymore, but I don't have my money on him having the damage. Oh yeah, they're dead. Nope, Astrius is going to walk up right here and just drop the hammer. If he can get through the door, hold up. I think he's stuck. Is Warrior of Light blocking him? Nope, not quite. Cross destruction, that'll kill Jaden. Jaden's dead. Okay, Sylvie versus 3. I know Sylvie does a lot of damage. And I know Sylvie's really cool. And I know Velis is just chilling in the back, not doing anything. But, this Astrius is 10,000 HP is a menace. Let's say a menace. Magic Burst comes out. Sylvie's getting low. I don't think this Sylvie has any heals turned on, so she's going to look to do damage right here. Can she cut through the tank? Yeah, that's good damage. That was really good damage from Sylvie. Imagine if Jaden had been allowed to hurt people in this fight. Things might be different, but unfortunately Jaden was not allowed to hurt people. Astrius now has 31 AP after receiving the AP heal from Velis. He cuts Sylvie in half. That's GG. And a Dervison Ray picks up the win. We'll move back up the bracket right here to face Cuckington in the finals. It is a rematch of the winner's bracket final. You can see, yeah, we're showing our age with those dad jokes. Hey, it's okay for me to make dad jokes, because I'm a dad. It's okay, I have permission now. Alright, here we go. Final match of the day. Potential wind versus light right here. It is exactly what we predicted. So it's Jaden, Elena, Sylvie. A very powerful, very magic-heavy light team right here. Definitely going to be some attempts at evasion from the Starlight Elena, but not a full evade team, and that's good, because this wind team just eats evade teams for breakfast. It's going to be Elena up next. She will put her courage buff online. Everybody standing close to Sylvie so she can stand there and do her buffs. Here comes Salad. He'll be the first to go. He gives a re-raise to Joom and begin moving forward himself. Glassy will give Spirit of Wizette, so a little accuracy buff with her own shield. She begins moving forward, and Joom will give herself Protect Shell and Hate, a very powerful buff, and the Wind team is moving towards engaging the enemy. Now, note the Wind team is very, very grouped up. Jaden likes to drop big AoE bombs. Sylvie wants to just stand there and cast all of her buffs, and my god, don't stop. There's no stopping her. She's going to stand there and buff until she finds something else to do. Okay, we have a reflex. Magic Blast Plus comes out and Glassy reflexes it, importantly preserving one charge of her shield and not taking any damage, so that's really nice. Zombie Transform comes out from Elena. You're going to have to kill that girl 3 times. It's Salad's turn next. Is he in range? He steps forward, begins channeling a spell. Glassy's up next. She's going to go Stalling Spear. That is nearly a kill, but nearly a kill on Elena is not a kill. Wind's Blessing comes out. Elena still has to die 3 times. Salad's going to go Rush Not Thy Fate. There's 1 death on Elena. Courage popped. She still has re-raise. And she has Sylvie backing her up. Here comes Sylvie's Limit Break. It's going to be Make a Wish. This will give Elena all of her HP back and a physical magical shield for 1 turn. Boom, there it is. The shield's up, AP Restore on for Sylvie, not like she needed it. Jaden's up next, Magic Blast Plus. It hits Salad and Joom for a little bit of damage. Salad's going to get to go next. He does a lot of damage. Can he get his cast off? Yes, he can. He's going to Limit Break. This is targeting Jaden. So, this has a very, very high chance of charming him. It's almost going to be 100%. Yeah, there it is. Jaden lives with like no HP and is charmed. Will that matter? There is now a big wild card on the field right now that is super charmed Jaden. Elena's going to step forward. She's going to Limit Break. Prismatic Punishment coming out. This will hit Salad and Joom. It will probably kill Sottily. Yeah, he's dead. Joom lives. Sottily goes down, and it's a 2v3, but one of those 3 is charmed. Joom's up next. Does she break the charm right here? She might Stormwind Rend if she has that move on. She does. She kills Jaden, so he's dead, and also pops the re-raise on Elena. Was that a good play? I don't know. Sylvie might turn around right here and bring Jaden all the way back to life. Or Sylvie might heal. She's going to go full life. So instead of having a charmed Jaden, all you've actually done is gotten the full life out of Sylvie. That's really interesting. I'll Protect Everyone comes out from Sylvie next. She's in full damage mode now. Elena looking to execute Joom right here. Goes Lux Overflow. That will pop the re-raise for Joom. So she's not all the way dead yet. It's Jaden's turn next. Jaden needs to stay up on that platform, because I think the range height for Glassy's triple hit move. Oh, he moved down, but he moved out of AoE range. So that's a big thing that he just did right there. He's going to get the spear. That'll kill him. Jaden's dead again. Okay, here it is, you guys. 2v1, Flagbearer Glassy versus 2. There's all of Glassy's shield just got popped by Elena right there. Does Sylvie have heals still turned on, or is it full DPS Sylvie at this point? She does not have heals on. It's full DPS Sylvie. Okay, what can Glassy do? Triple Cross. That'll kill Elena. Elena's dead for the last time. She's actually out of this fight. Can Sylvie one-shot the remaining HP on this Glassy? Yes, she can. All buffs off. Glassy goes down. Sylvie, the last one standing, and a Dervison Ray picks up the win. Sylvie has looked really, really good today. I think Sylvie just earned herself a spot on the thumbnail. Or is it like Velis, Renan, Helena? I don't know. What's Cuckington got behind that behind that Snow too? Like, it's a full-on physical team. So we'll find out here in a minute. It's a Bara, Renan, Helena. I should have known. Versus Double Missile Snow Ice. So Cuckington goes with what is, this is one of the most common teams in a Guild Wars situation right now. Double Ice Gutter Snow. You see this everywhere. It is a good wall in Guild Wars defense, stuff like that. Okay, so there's Eliza. She's going to pop bells. Swimsuit Helena and the Lightning Mages. There's an Immortal Spirit buff, so Courage online for her. That's nice. Here's Alaya. 40 AP. She has her group buff she can still cast, but instead she goes straight for the throat. Shoots Helena for 6,000 damage. Helena's down to about 3% HP. There's Zombie Transform coming out from Abara. So for the first time today, I'm going to say Abara's name. That's rare. Snow's going to move up and look to do some damage, I think, right here. Yes, Helena already going to get her Courage pop. The Shifting Strike from Snow will take care of that. And now it's Renan's turn. 178 AP. He moves forward, begins channeling a spell. Chaotic Discharge. 4,900 damage to the Snow. Alaya up next. Only 15 AP, but can execute the Swimsuit Helena with just an auto attack. Eliza's turn next. She has no AP problems with those bells popped, and both enemy mages are grouped. It's going to be Armor Piercing Arrow, and Abara's going to have her re-raise popped. She will come back to life and get another turn. Can she cast a spell before Snow kills her? That's going to be the thing. Does she go for the Limit Break that's instant cast? Does she go for a slashing type move? She goes with the Lao Zoa, Zowie, Yowie, and she kills Snow. He's dead. So she goes with her sword move for the instant cast. Sky Splitting Thunder comes out. Big damage on the back line, and the Lightning team making the comeback happen. Okay, Elias up next, 46 AP. Abara's looking like a big chunk of dead right there, and she's toast. It's Renan versus 2, and those two are standing on the other side of a wall, but because of the way the game works, they can just shoot arrows over the wall. Renan dies, and it is Cuckington who picks up the win. Ice Missile beats Lightning Mages. That's going to be a GG. Abara showed up, but Abara was deleted. Good game Cuckington, who unretired for today, comes out of retirement, gets the championship of the day. Very, very fun Friday Night Fights. Now, if you're watching this on the YouTube VOD and you would like to participate in Friday Night Fights one week, join my Discord. There's a link in the description below. Make sure to tag yourself as a tournament player. We do tournaments. I used to do them every Friday. With the way Global is running their official tournaments, I won't be running Friday Night Fights on the same week as official Global tournaments, but I will post whenever the next one is. We will be staying on the arena maps. Maybe not the same arena map all week. We might be a shifting arena map this week. Stay tuned for that. But we will have specific rules for the next 2 weeks, then a top 8 draft. So join in if you want a shot at making that top 8 draft. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.